Okay, Leo. So this would be your March general reading. So again, it's not going to resonate with everyone. Take what does, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't, check out a different reader. Come back next month. Um, so make sure you like, subscribe, and follow. Comment if it does. But for you, for the month of March, so for my Leo people, we are addressing a couple of different things. First and foremost, I want to talk about your sacral chakra. So I did pull a chakra card. In the month of March, Spirit is asking you to make sure that you kind of have all of your things balanced as far as like your desires, your appetite, your addictions, making sure that you're engaging in positive relationships with yourself and with other people, positive relationships within like the way that you treat yourself, the way that you take care of yourself, positive relationships with how you handle others, making sure you have gratitude for yourself, the people around you, making sure you're thankful for all that you have in your life. So I don't know in March if maybe something comes up, but it's just saying make sure that you are in balance so that you can handle people and relate to people in a mature way. Making sure you handle relationships and things with others in a mature, reasonable way. Also, you know what? I'm going to say there might be a little bit of focus on sexuality and healthy sexual relationships, making sure that when it comes to relationships regarding sex, obviously, making sure you have positive sexual relationships, treating your body like a temple, not abusing it, not giving it away, things like that, or not using others for those types of things. But also, then you have the Two of Swords. So during the month of March, some of the Leos, not all, but some of the Leos, Spirit is like, okay, there's something going on, something that there's like some type of indecision or standstill. It's almost like either you have been putting off some certain decisions, some certain choices, or in the month of March, maybe Spirit is like something comes up and they're saying, hey, don't be hasty, don't rush to decisions. Whatever it is, whatever's coming up, this decision or this choice where you have to like figure something out, make a decision. Spirit is like, are you weighing out the pros and cons? Have you really sat down and done your research and thought about this? You need to get as much information as you can to make sure you're not missing anything. So maybe something that was at a complete standstill, you've got all the bits and pieces coming together for March, and now you can finally make this decision. Could be regarding a situation, could be regarding in romance, could be regarding in work or business, maybe in your own life, maybe, if I want to move or if I want to do that. Or maybe something comes up in March and they're saying, hey, hold off. Let's get through the month of March. Take the month of March to kind of figure out what decision you want to make. And like, what's the outcome you're looking for? Is it for your highest good? Is this something that will really benefit you? But it says balance your wants and needs by weighing out the pros and cons of this decision. Make sure you have all the information you need. And then just remembering that if you were putting something off, I think in March, you're going to finally make a decision, because if you don't, things will not go as planned or they will get worse. Or some of you are going to be given some choices and decisions that need to be made. And Spirit is saying, okay, listen, don't put it off or don't completely blow it off, but make sure you do your research before. You're going to have to make a decision. Something about decision making in the month of March, but also making sure you've weighed the pros and cons. Let's see, what else do we have for you? What else do we have for Leo during the month of March? What else do we have for Leo during the month of March? Okay. Your crown chakra. So another chakra card, your crown chakra. I think Spirit is saying you need to make sure, again, I said, whatever you're doing the outcome is for your highest good. It comes from your highest place. So when you're making these decisions, maybe you've been putting something off because you're like, is it right? Is it wrong? Am I going to make the right decision or the wrong decision? Is this going to be good? Is this going to be bad? Spirit is like, well, first of all, we need you to trust in Spirit. We need you to trust in yourself. Trust that we're trying to move you in a good direction. We're trying to help you, but also making sure you're doing things that are aligning with your highest good. You know what I mean by that. If you get something comes up and you're like, I'm just going to go do this because I need this, but I really didn't think this through and it's going to ultimately affect me in a negative way. Spirit is like, stop, hold up. What are you doing? Before you go mess something up or jeopardize something, think it through. Make sure it aligns with what you got going on. Make sure it's in your highest good, even if you gotta say no, even if you gotta say yes. But when it comes to decision making, making sure ultimately it's for your highest good, and that you have all the facts and things in place, that you don't just rush to judgment or rush to do something. Okay. See? Your next card is trust. Spirit is saying, like, trust. Trust that things will work out in the way that they should. However, have trust in the situation. Have trust in yourself. Have trust in whatever's going on. Have trust in spirit. Have trust in the universe. But you've got to make a decision. So whatever you were putting off, you're going to be like, at this point, it's time to make a decision. Or if something comes up, spirit is like, before you make this decision, you're going to have to really think it through, weigh out the pros and cons, and make sure it is what's best for you, or it is what's right. Don't do it because somebody else wants you to do it. Don't do it because you feel pressured into doing it. Don't do it just because of temporary rewards, but then later on it has higher risks. Let's see. All right, so we did get one more card for Leo. Okay, soulmate. So now in terms of like love and relationships and things like that, it says your soulmate is already with you in spirit, believe this, and they will manifest physically. So maybe perhaps for some of you in March, it's like, okay, someone comes into your life. You finally meet someone who is in a sense, like a soulmate. I don't necessarily mean this is going to be the person you marry or whatever, but it could be somebody that comes in and kind of like connects with you on a different level or on a deeper purpose, or maybe teaches you something unexpected, or you teach them unexpectedly something. So a soulmate could be a business partner, could be a lover, could just be a friend, could even be that once you make this decision, maybe this decision is surrounding love and relationships. Maybe you decide to put yourself out there and you're like, for so long I have fought this, but I think it's time to open myself up to love and trust that I just gotta be accepting of love, or I gotta love myself better enough to put myself out here when it comes to sexual relationships or relationships with others. You want to have positive relationships within yourself and within others. So you have to believe in the fact that there is someone out there that is going to be of good to you, or you have to believe in the fact that not everyone is out to hurt you, and you deserve someone. So maybe people are telling you like, oh, if you leave me, you'll never meet anyone good, or if you stop doing this, you'll never have anything good. Don't listen to that. You know what? They've held you back long enough. It's time for you to make a decision in your best interest to move you forward, to connect with the right people that should be in your life. So that's what I have for Leos. Again, if it resonates, cool. Subscribe, like, share, comment. If it doesn't, maybe check back next month. Check with a different reader. If you want a personal read, follow me at JaylinK79 on Instagram, or visit www.designertouch.com.